With me now is Kim Schofield, criminal defense lawyer. Kim, thanks so much for your time. First, can you explain what a Jordan case is and why so many are being thrown out each year?
Yes. So the Jordan case set up some pretty strict, as you said, guidelines about limitations that the Crown has to prosecute a case. So a case from beginning to end can be prosecuted for a total of 18 months in the Ontario court and 30 months in the Superior Court, and that's the time that the Crown has from the beginning to the end of the prosecution.
So if Jordan cases, if Jordan limits are changed, ultimately what could that mean for court proceedings?
So it could mean that cases will take longer. So the reason why the Supreme Court of Canada put in strict guidelines was because prior to that, there was no certainty in how long a case would take. And you had to have a hearing, and there was a lot of argument about whose fault was what. So the court said, well, let's just streamline this, and we'll give the prosecution 18 months in less serious cases and 30 months in more serious cases.
Are there potentially other ways to fix trial delays, like more judges, better scheduling, or exceptions for complex cases, potentially without changing the Jordan rules?
Well, that's exactly what Jordan does. So Jordan allows for certain cases, complex cases, or if there's some kind of intervening event or exception, then the court says, yes, you can go over that 18 months. And Jordan has been the law for many years now. So it has given the prosecution or the government time to catch up. So time to hire more judges, more resources in courts. But what we're finding in practice is this. The Crowns stick to the deadline. So the Crown says, okay, I have 18 months. So then they set a trial for 16 months down the road and they think they're under the limit. But then the Crown doesn't prepare evidence properly or something happens. So they don't allow for this contingency. And so then as a result, the defense can't proceed because of something that the Crown or the prosecution or the police have done. And then it gets over that Jordan deadline. So what really needs to happen is the prosecution has to pay greater attention to trial matters before they actually get to trial, and therefore the trials, when they're set, will proceed.
Kim Schofield is a criminal defense lawyer. Kim, thanks so much for your time today. Greatly appreciate it.